Hi everybody, how are you doing? Happy to my evening to my subscribers, all my viewers, wherever you are. I'm happy to have you, happy to have you. And it is so pleased when she looked and she said she has to put out a video about one of my persons I follow too. You know that one is Auntie Killa. You know, I always admire him for his the way he speaks and does things. I prize basically his personality. I think he's an outright outspoken person, and I think I believe in him. And and I always try to sing the type of voice that he sings with. It makes me laugh. But I think he's a genuine person. He's one of those genuine ones. That's my belief. No, I look to see wherein he was in a situation not very bad, a good situation, and he was defending Vybz. When you looked at the coming from the Caribbean, you know, we are not a Caribbean people, are not rich people, more so Jamaica, and how Vybz was incarcerated, and he has been going around doing things, you know, doing shows, and each one is like he's just surmounting more and more, better and better, and knowing that he was sick, and with all of that, and he has been projecting himself fully, and they are with him, they are supporting him, giving this what he needs, and when you look, he, I see when you looked based on his comment and see how Vybz had control of the 2 days events and he couldn't keep it to himself. He had to speak it out, which is honesty. And he had to say that it's the best. But then some persons maybe had thought that he was trying to compare Jamaica with the US. But we can't compare because they have more facilities. But I think he was looking for a point where Vibes coming from a poorer country, a poorer environment, and is able to put on a show for two events consecutively behind each other. And big persons like Jay-Z and those persons, they had it for 8 nights, and that was over somewhere in 2010 or 2012 thereabout. And you can imagine young people that have been there, and you know they follow him, they follow, and the persons who have been there to hear the comments. So he made himself clear wherein is that he wasn't really trying to compare, but I think he was looking for a point wherein this humble type person coming from a humble beginning and is excelling twice. Because maybe he's saying to himself, boy, could I have done it? I think that's what he must have been questioning himself, you know. But you see, each one pull each other's strength and things can happen. And I remember when I saw Bounty on the flight, when he got his visa, he had looked so positive and so happy. And I see him right throughout with in the company of Vibes. So they would have been together giving assurances and helping. So you can imagine those guys up there performing. You know, everybody has their time and they do what they are supposed to do. And if persons enjoy themselves, who are we because to condemn? I don't condemn people. I leave them for their own, let them condemn themselves. So he was there saying now that how much things have gone well, and he was so proud, and he was so happy, right? That the function by sell off the function means everything went. Everything went. The crowd was there, and the crowd was happy because guys, when I look, I see cameras looking like when you dress up a Christmas tree, and the place was all the lights that they had there were so the stage lights were pretty. They were beautiful. And when I saw, you know, the whole thing, it really gives you a sense of congratulating somebody on their good work, how much a person had put into it, investing time and energy and money and all of that, and the planning. So when we plan something and it comes off well, it's like a load has been lifted. And we have to commend the person that's, yeah, something went well. It was good, right? So he really defended him, right? And he had to make the comment. No, he couldn't keep, but he couldn't keep it to himself. So he made a comment on other people here. So he didn't want them to think he was disrespecting them. So he explained himself that he was feeling so happy for the person, for Vibes. So, you know, it was not that he was trying to say anything negatively. And he was looking at a point of like from a cultural background, the cultural background, and the respect that was showed, right? That was showed to them there from the audience was wonderful, right? And second night lineup was so grand, right? So you know that when some of us are honest, we will speak out, but some will keep quiet. But there are times when you cannot keep it to yourself; you have to share it. And that's what Bounty did. He said it. I mean, he said it, and maybe he didn't know it was said aloud because he was so happy, he was so pleased, he was so radiating, he was looking so lovely because they were not so nice before, but things over time have pulled them together, and that is good. It is good. And I saw also when Buju and Vibes hugged each other, everybody come together to be unity is strength. So with all of that, Bounty is so elevated. We as Jamaicans have to live as one and let the world see that we are one people. As the motto says, out of many one people, so we must come together and be united in everything we do so that the world can see that we are a people who are together. We are the set of people who are separated more and we come together and be one. Catch you guys in my next video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed and to set the notification bell. And I'll see you soon. I'm going to drop another video. Tell me about it. Share, and write your comments. Enjoy. Bye bye. Thank you.